Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why Mondays should be important to you as an entrepreneur. Let's go ahead and get into this video. So, like the title of this video says, Mondays must be important to any sort of entrepreneur. You're going to ask me, why is that? Well, in my opinion, Monday sets the pace of the work week. Whatever sort of energy you bring into Monday is most likely gonna flow into Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and so on. So if you come into a Monday as an entrepreneur, positive, you've got your mindset straight, hustling and grinding, that's gonna roll over, you know? It sets the tone for the rest of the week. For instance, I like to schedule my most important calls on Monday, my business calls and, executive calls with my teams and stuff like that, because I get to do the bulk of my work on a weekly basis on Monday. That way, I get that out of the way. I have already done that. I wouldn't have to necessarily worry about stuff like that. I'm still gonna work regardless for the rest of the week, but I've had the most important stuff done on Monday, and that makes Tuesday through Friday reached. It just doesn't compare when it comes to, workload, because I've done the bulk of the work on Monday. And I think that is a really nice attitude to take into working. It doesn't matter what industry you're working as an entrepreneur, taking that sort of formula and that form of system into your ventures will enable you to perform at your optimal abilities, optimal capabilities and whatnot. Like I said, Monday sets the pace for the week. You have to come into the week with your best behavior. Whatever it is, could be executive meetings. If you're working for people, it's different, but this video is geared towards entrepreneurs and business owners. That being said, like I said, Monday should be geared for the big stuff, in my opinion. That sets the pace for Tuesday. Tuesdays, you do stuff with less burdens, basically. Wednesdays, same for Thursdays, same for Fridays, and so on. Enjoy the weekend. I'm not pro working on weekends. I see a lot of people on, money Twitter and a lot of this hustle people talking about work every single day, 18 hours a day. No, you don't have to fucking work 18 hours a day. You have to be fucking human being, especially if you're in your 20s. Yeah, you have to put in the work in your 20s to be able to enjoy your 30s and the rest of your life, but you can also have a nice balance where you're working, 40 to 60 hours a week. I wouldn't advise anyone working more than 60 hours a week. You're working 40 to 60 hours a week. Afterwards, you enjoy your weekend. Go to the club if you're a club person. Go to a rave if you're a rave person. Hang out with the boys. For me, my weekends with the boys, we hang out. We go to a fucking club. We go to a rave. We go to a restaurant, try out new food, I mostly cook during the weekdays, but on weekends, I go to restaurants. I try out more food, I'm saying? I explore life. I enjoy things, You're never gonna be in your 20s. Like a lot of people seem to forget that. After 29, there's no going back. You're never gonna be in your 20s again. It was almost a decade ago. I graduated high school in 2016. I was 17 years old when I graduated, and this is 24. Literally 8 years later. It feels like yesterday. I can't believe I'm already 24. Like this shit it's like, what the fuck? I'm gonna be 25 towards the end of the year, but like, goddamn, time fucking flies. So I would always recommend people have an average work week of 40 hours if you can, but no max than 60 hours if you have to work overtime or put in a little bit more work, maybe in a business owner, I work an average anywhere from 25 to 30 hours a week because it's my business, it's my company. I know the amount of work to put in. I have people working with me. I have people working for me. So I can delegate some stuff, but if you're working in the trades, like a blue collar person, respect that. I come from that industry and I worked at blue collar. I didn't work more than 60 hours a week, when I had to work overtime. That's a good spot to work, like I said, where you have a nice work-life balance. You don't want to slave your 20s away just to, like when you turn 30, you look back and you're like, wow, I didn't have fun, I just work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep before I'm 30. You start second guessing life. You start regretting certain things. So you don't get to enjoy the money you're making. Like a lot of people worship money. That's another thing. You got to see money as a tool. Money is a tool. It's an end to a means. If you're hoarding money, you're never going to be rich. Never, ever, ever. Because money is supposed to be an end to a means. Money is to get you from point A to point B. That's why you see a lot of the richest people on earth, a lot of their net worth, 19 to 90% of their net worth is in fucking assets. Assets that fucking pay back, you know what I'm saying? Things that fucking appreciate over time. Real estate could be fucking vehicles, certain type of vehicles, whatever it is, that's where they have their money. They don't hoard that fucking money. If they hoarded that money, they would never have gone to the spot. They use the money as the means to that end. So once you're starting to get money, reinvest it in things that are gonna appreciate over time. Reinvest it in other items. Do not hoard it. Obviously, have a little bit of safety in there, $10,000, $20,000 if you're in the United States. That's totally doable as an emergency backup money, and have like 6 months worth of rent money in your bank account. That's about it. The rest of your money should be going into something. Could be ETFs if you want to do that. It pays out an average dividend of 8 to 12% annually. ETFs are safe. If you have $100K, you can expect on average $8,000 to $10,000. Let's just say $10,000 a year from your $100,000. That's good. If you have $1 million, you put it into ETFs, you can expect anywhere from fucking $90,000 to $100,000 annually from that $1 million all in ETFs. That's good. You can live off of that for the rest of your life. There's bonds. You can invest in bonds. There's real estate. You can invest in real estate. There's precious metal, gold, silver. There's so many options these days. It's unbelievable. There is no point in fucking having money and leaving it in your fucking bank account. Hoarding that shit. Because one, inflation is going to reduce the value over the long term. If you had $10,000 in your bank account in 2022, now in 2024, that shit would be worth like fucking less than $9,000 at least. I don't know the exact math, not quote me, but from inflation so far, it's gonna be less than. You would have lost over $1,000. Like in under 2 years, you would have lost over $1,000. So it's fucking stupid. Like I said, having emergency money, $10,000 to $20,000, that's a good, and that's gotta be cash, because emergency, obviously you need cash. Have that in a safe, a box or whatever. Like I said, money is a means to an end. Do not hoard money. Money is a tool. Use it to invest in other assets and things to make more money. So yeah, I recommend delegating Monday, doing the most out of your business if you're an entrepreneur on Mondays. That way it sets the tone, it sets the pace for the rest of the week. You're gonna be much more productive from Tuesday all the way to Friday. You're gonna have enough time to enjoy your weekend and have fun with the boys. That's the point of this video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with this video? Do you disagree? Do you already use Monday to set the tone for the rest of the week? Whatever it is, say it down in the comment section below. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Thank you so much and peace out.